everyone, and welcome to Boss Talk. Thank you for joining me. If you happen to tune into the premiere that aired yesterday, then you might be aware that it was a bit of a disaster. I had some unforeseen circumstances that prevented filming, so in an attempt to provide you with content as promised, I slapped together a quick filming session that, thanks to Facebook's faulty connection, it didn't go well at all. At one point I sounded like I was talking in a cup, and then the next minute it just sounded like I was lost at sea somewhere. So I decided to re-air just a short recap of the episode, just to give you a real taste of what you have in store as I grow. So what Female Bosses is basically a group that empowers business women of all walks of life to encourage and inspire them to keep pursuing their dreams. Boss Talk is a show that will air every Saturday that is an extension of that, where I will cover important topics. I'll be highlighting female bosses of the week, and I'll also be recommending books and other useful materials that you may find very helpful. In the episode, I talked about what it means to be an entrepreneur, and I gave you some definitions of what I thought being an entrepreneur was. However, in light of the disaster of yesterday's filming, I want to talk about something. Being an entrepreneur is a very, very demanding job. It's not an escape from work. It's to the very contrary, it's definitely more responsibility than your average job, because as an entrepreneur, business owner, you are taking on the responsibilities of an entire team, often by yourself. Now, me personally, I tend to get caught up in perfectionism. Yesterday was a perfect example. I was so upset at how the video turned out, but I want to highlight something important. Being an entrepreneur, you have to understand that perfectionism will destroy you. My best advice is to adopt a continuous improvement business model for your business, meaning that instead of striving for perfection, strive to be better. You'll be much happier, you'll be much more successful. Yesterday I did talk about the 3 myths of entrepreneurship. I'm going to briefly go over those. The number 3 myth is that if you have a good product, you'll be successful. I talked about how this is not necessarily true. You must pay attention to your branding, your customer service. You must be persistent and consistent. So just because you have a good product doesn't mean you're going to be successful. My second topic was that thinking that you're better than someone that works a 9 to 5. When I first started doing my own business, I kind of was guilty, oh, you're a slave, you're working at 9 to 5, be humble, because you never know when you need that 9 to 5 person to help you build your business once you become successful. Please don't down people for their choices. The number 1 myth of being an entrepreneur is people think that this is a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not. I can't stress enough how much it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. I've been borderline homeless pumping money into this business, but it's something that I'm passionate about. It's something that I believe in, and luckily I have managed to create a support system for myself and get the help that I need to continue to pursue my dreams as a business owner while still putting food on the table. So it's important to realize that those first couple of years might be dry for you, depending on what direction you're going in for your business and what market you're in. I'll be doing a book of the month every first Saturday, so be sure to tune in and get your reading material, because all female bosses know knowledge is power. Also did a spotlight on Small Business Saturday, Brianna Myers, and her business is Divine Body Essentials. She makes the best bath scrubs, body scrubs, bath salts, happen. It smells so delicious. She has so many different formulas for all types of skin conditions. So if you're having problems and you're allergic to the synthetic materials that are found in your average bath products, you need to go ahead and check out her products. Again, congratulations to Brandy Scott. You did win a free Female Bosses t-shirt, so please be sure to inbox me with your size and shipping information so you can receive your free item. I'd also like to invite you to join us on September 11th for the Women in Business Expo at T's Barbershop in Victorville, California. If you're out in the Inland Empire area, please come out and support. The event is sponsored by another great organization called Boss Chicks, which has the same initiative of empowering women, inspiring women. Please be sure to check them out on Facebook. They'll be doing a lot of events. We're definitely going to be working very closely together. So again, I do want to thank you guys for joining me on my journey, on my first video, my first venture out of my shell. This is really huge for me, and I want to continue to share my growth, to share whatever I can. And I invite you guys to join me next Saturday for the next episode of Boss Talk. I'm Charla Bee. Thanks for tuning in.